Hello, Bianca, Desiree, Shanika, Ruth, Victoria, Kristen, Nancy, Natalie, Diana, Yvette, Nicole, Brandy, Lisa, Joe, and Karen. Here we are, week 6, Saturday of week 6. By 11:59 p.m. tonight, I imagine most of you will have the project complete, that this course will be done, and I will be getting you feedback rapidly this week. Grades are due at noon on Wednesday, the 23rd, so you will have all of your assignments graded and everything will be back to you before that noon deadline on the 23rd of December. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for all of your questions. This was, as you know, the first time this course has run. There are a few things that I am going to ask to be allowed to change to make it a little more user-friendly the next time around. I appreciate your feedback, and if you would be kind enough to do a course evaluation, that would be much, much appreciated. Your feedback will help us make some improvements and also know what we did right, just like in closing a project. You know, you all in the discussion this week said there are certain things that happen when the project closes. That the first thing is kind of the obvious thing. You make sure that all of the work got done, that all the assignments were completed, all of the contracts were fulfilled, that everyone that's involved with the project, all the different stakeholders, but especially the clients or the customers, the person or people who are using the results of the project, that those people are satisfied, that they feel like it's like the work is complete and it was done well. That you make sure that all the vendors are paid. You make sure that all the employees and subcontractors know that the project is done and that they're all compensated appropriately. And you all said, and also documentation, that you save the documentation of the project so that you can use that information if you have a similar project somewhere down the road, so that you have that information to make improvements and to make it easier to go through the process the next time around. And then all of you also said that celebrating is important, and I agree wholeheartedly with that. And all of you should celebrate a little bit, or even maybe a lot, because you made it through Business 241 and were successful in putting this together. And as I said, there will be some things that will change the next time around. Several of you pointed out that the budgetary process was challenging, and I agree. And the next time the course runs, we're going to tweak some of those things so that the information is in a friendlier format and that there will be more information readily available. Have another supplemental information document that will go out to make the budgeting process more friendly to the project manager. And I think, and along with that too, instead of asking for an analogous budget and a bottom-up budget and a parametric budget, instead of asking for all three, probably just going to ask for one, and let the students pick which one they think would be most appropriate for this particular project. Again, to not make the work too burdensome. So if there's anything else that you found particularly helpful or particularly not helpful, if you would let me know, that would be great. And I appreciated the conversation that Lisa and Kristen had in this week's discussion forum about, well, did it work well? What are some of the things that worked well? How did things finally roll out for Global Green Books? Are there things positives that we can take away from this, and what were some of the negatives? And you had two very different views of how this project finally worked its way out. And I think I would say it's somewhere in the middle. That there are plenty of things that Global Green Books still needs to improve in order to get their projects done well. But it seemed also true that they made a lot of progress from where they were at. That these processes and the templates that the project manager has put in place, these things are making a difference. And hopefully they will continue to make a difference, and they'll be fine-tuned, and Global Green Books will soon be functioning like a well-oiled machine. Again, thank you all very much for all of your shared insights, for all of your hard work. And if there's any way that I can be helpful to you in the future, you have my contact information. Just reach out to me. Take care.